Well, IDF soldiers once again being accused of enjoying the spoils of war too much.
This was a tenant, may she rest in peace. Mujda left us a small souvenir.
Let's see what you get. What's waiting for you. Simply amazing.
Don't film me. I must not be seen doing this.
He's a doctor back in Israel.
That video taken from the south of Lebanon, showing them looting, brazenly filming themselves, talking about it as if it's something they do every day. And it's not, of course, the first time that IDF soldiers and reservists have been accused of looting like this. There have been accusations of the soldiers, reservists stealing gold in Gaza, cash too. And then there's this video which was posted from Jenin in the West Bank, in which a Palestinian says the IDF soldiers had taken the cash from his safe. Well, the IDF chief, it seems, is coming under pressure over videos emerging like this, particularly since Jesus Gate. This is something that happened in the last few weeks when an IDF soldier posted a picture of one of his comrades smashing a statue of the Christian Jesus in a Christian village in the south of Lebanon. That provoked international fury, leading to that reservist ending up serving jail time as a result of that. And now we've got soldiers looting Christian villages in the south of Lebanon. Now the IDF chief says if this really happened, because the video, it seems, isn't proof enough, it's very unlike the spirit of the IDF, and he says there will be investigations. What's interesting to take away from that statement, and these are the key phrases, I think, is one, it may be happening, so he's not 100% sure that the IDF reservists and soldiers have been looting villages. And secondly, he says don't take pictures, don't take video, don't post it on social media, because it seems that filming these kind of crimes is possibly the issue he's got. And while Zamir may sound tough, many have accused his words of being simply hollow. Soldiers have been contacting the Hebrew press and giving testimony anonymously here in Israel, saying this kind of looting, this kind of event is happening all the time. It's widespread. The commanders know all about it, and they simply turn a blind eye.
Anyone who takes something, televisions, cigarettes, tools, whatever, immediately puts it in their vehicle or leaves it off to the side, not inside the army base, but it's not hidden. Everyone sees it and understands.
In our unit, they don't even comment or get angry. The battalion and brigade commanders know everything.
What difference does it make if I take it? It's going to be destroyed anyway.
The reality is, don't take pictures, don't film it, there's no evidence, and then the IDF has what it wants, which is 100% deniability, and that is something it has done over and over and said, where is the evidence? It didn't happen. For years, we have been hearing Palestinian prisoners talking about the conditions in Israeli jails, conditions when they're detained, talking about rape, talking about torture, talking about inhumane cruelty and conditions. And today, there has been little physical evidence of that, which has allowed the army to say it didn't happen. However, just last year, this video was leaked. In the video, you can see a detainee being dragged across the ground, and then we see the soldiers gathering around him, hiding what's happening to him away from the cameras that are filming it. Now, the detainee in Gaza says he was raped and he was tortured during what you're seeing on that video, and there is medical evidence that he had a torn rectum, that he suffered a punctured lung and had fractured ribs. Now, at the time, the 5 IDF reservists who were seen in that video were then charged, but there was an outrage here in Israel, and most recently those charges have all been dropped. Now, human rights organizations have for years talked about the conditions in Israeli prisons for Palestinians, talked about that torture. And as I said, there's been little to no physical evidence. Well, RT has been speaking to one recently released prisoner who's also a journalist who talks about not only the torture he experienced, but the torture he was aware that was taking place on a daily basis.
We lived the torture, not just heard about it. They deliberately avoid leaving marks of torture on the prisoner so that if he is close to release, there is nothing visible on him from the beating. They hit him in the chest area here and break the rib, which has no treatment. Its pain is long and permanent, and it does not show bruises. The prisoners have scabies or boils. The body releases a white substance from them, and then a hole forms where that boil was. I still have some marks on my hand from scabies. Some traces remain.
With so much evidence, it's becoming harder and harder to ignore the kinds of abuses that IDF soldiers and reservists are being accused of. Yet despite that, the chief of the army, the commander himself, is still attempting to play out a situation where he says that Israeli soldiers really do have a good moral compass.